Hello beautiful people, good morning. If any of you guys are curious about my mug, I got it from London and I believe it's painted, so this is the London Bridge. It's a really beautiful mug. It's really petite and small, and I got it at the Canary Wharf. So this morning I wanted to talk about a topic that is near and dear to my heart, and that is about letting go, knowing when to let go. And this is especially true when someone left you, or you're being mistreated, or someone broke off the friendship or relationship with you. A lot of times we hold on way too long. We hold on way too long to things, and we don't leave gracefully, and because of that it ends up causing so many problems in our lives, and we end up damaging ourselves even more. So let's say someone broke up with you, or someone told you that they no longer wanted to be friends with you anymore. At that point in time, you need to go. You need to leave. And you need to leave gracefully. When I say gracefully, I mean that's not the time to be begging and crying and asking that person to give you second chances and take you back. Once again, I'm talking about when you're being mistreated. And I'm more so talking to people who are more so dating and not married, because I believe there are different rules and standards when it comes to that. A lot of times when we stick around and we call every day, we send thousands and thousands of text messages, we refuse to let go, we end up making ourselves look stupid. And that happens in numerous ways. It can be you compromising your morals, things that you would never do. You're saying, okay, I'll do this, I'll do that, things that you know you're not comfortable doing, just so the person can keep you around. It could be a financial loss where, you know, the person is saying, well, then I need you to give me this and do this for me. And it's going to cost you. And that's time, that's money, that's emotions, all of that stuff that you're never going to get back. It's so important that you do not chase people. It's so important. Because a lot of times when you do chase people, they see what you're willing to do. They see that it's easy for them to run over you. They see you're not going anywhere. They can do A, B, C, D, and E to you, and you're not going anywhere. They lose respect for you. You hear a lot of people talk about when they cheated on someone and the person stuck around. The person didn't care. The person only cared about having them, and that's it. And they didn't care what they were doing. They will tell you, you know, I lost respect for her, or I lost respect for him because he allowed me to treat him this way, or she allowed me to treat her this way, and she was still there. They lose respect for you. A lot of times when someone does drop you after they've mistreated you, and you know, you try and get back at them, you're cussing them out, you're being disrespectful towards them, you're dragging their name through the mud, you're doing all these things. A lot of times the impact that you would have had by just leaving, and maybe them realizing, hey, you know what, I made a mistake, this was a wonderful person, that impact gets lost because that person now sees you so much differently than they've known you to be, and that can taint their image of you if there was a future to be had. You know, sometimes people break up and nothing really happened. Maybe they just, you know, fell out of love, bad timing, whatever. But if you choose to leave and then just go crazy on them, a lot of times it ruins their image of you. And they're no longer going to be interested in you anymore, because now they have excuses as to things that you've also done to them. And that whole relationship is just dead. And so if you're interested in getting back with someone, you really do need to just let go. Just keep on moving forward. Not everyone is meant to stay in your life forever. People are in your life for different seasons, for different reasons. Some people are just situational. And you've got to trust that. You truly cannot block your blessings by chasing after people who don't want you. And I know that hurts so much. And when I went through a very similar situation, it was unfathomable. I couldn't comprehend. Like, wait, what do you mean? It didn't make any sense to me. And I was trying so hard. To just fix it, to make it right. But it didn't need any fixing. That person made their decision, and I needed to deal with it. whether or not I agreed with it. And I honestly needed to know my self-worth and know that this person has done all of these different things to me, and yet I still want this. And even after they've expressed that this is not what they want, I still don't want to accept it. It's a hard pill to swallow. It really is a hard pill to swallow, because my identity was wrapped into that man. And once you have wrapped your identity into someone else, that separation is so difficult. And that's why you can't do that. That's why you truly cannot wrap your identity into someone else. And the thing is, you really have to listen to what people say. You know, he was telling me exactly what he wanted, exactly how he wanted it. He was telling me, but I wasn't listening. I was hearing, oh, well, maybe in a few years, or maybe when I get this together and I get that together. I was hearing that, oh, okay, there's hope, there's a future. Let me just, let me just hang tight here. But when I really listened to what he was saying, when I really just took what he was saying at face value, he was saying, I don't want this. I want to have fun still. I want to be with other women. I want to do this. I want to do that. I don't want to be with you right now. I don't want to be with you right now. And it wasn't until I started seeing all of his actions lining up with all the things that he said that I got it. And it took me such a long time to get it, because instead of listening to what he was saying to me, I was just hoping that this is what he really meant. And that will get you all jacked up. You cannot afford to do that, because you will spend so long, I'm talking years, you will spend years holding on to something that's not even for you. The bottom line is that when someone wants you in their life, there's nothing that you can do to stop that. People will make the effort when they want to. This is something that I should have talked about a long time ago, because it affected my life a lot, because it got in the way of me being able to see something wonderful when I actually did have it, because I was so tied up in the past. So that is my message onto you guys. Thank you so much for listening. If you guys have been in this situation, please share your thoughts. And if you're currently dealing with something like this, just know that it's not just you. You're not alone. It happens to everyone. It's painful. It's hard, but you have to move forward. And if you would like me to do a video on how to get over a breakup or how to get through a breakup, please let me know, and I will do that. Thank you so much for sharing your morning with me, and I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. Bye.